So let's get right to it tonight because it's Sunday night and Sundays are sacred to spend with family or yourselves or to just get ready for the week. So let's get moving together. There's one thing you need for this stretch. I mean, it's not so necessary, but you can do it without this. But if you happen to have a tennis ball at home, grab it, or a pinky ball. I don't know if any of you know the pinky ball. This is a great self-massage tool, and you can actually get one through my website, through Amazon. So if you go to barbarastamis.com, I have a little link that says Body Shop, and there's a ton of self-healing tools, and this is on there. You can just click it and order it through Amazon. Or grab a tennis ball. And if you don't have that, then you will just do this exercise without a ball. Are all of you ready? Are there any questions? So if you can, it'd be great if you can be on the floor, on a mat or a blanket. And you said, the woman, I think with scoliosis, if it's tender to lie on the floor, make sure you pad it up with a lot of blankets or towels, just so that you're comfortable. Okay, let's get started. I have a mic on tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Go ahead and come to the floor. I'm going to come to this mat up here. Let's not trip. If you know you're tight in your neck, you can also grab a pillow. I'm not going to use it, but you can. So go ahead and lie onto your backs. I think I'm in frame. And just take a moment and connect to wherever you're lying and let your whole body relax. So one of the first steps in self-healing is self-awareness, and how we create that is by slowing way down. It's a process. Pain-free living is a process. It's not a quick fix. It takes time and daily practice. So I see a little comment, but I'm going to check it at the end. And so if you're having a problem during this stretch, we'll definitely, we can address it at the end. Does that sound good? Tap for hearts if that's okay. Okay. All right. So we're lying down, knees are bent, easy through the body. If you don't have your ball, just ignore when I'm talking about the ball. Otherwise, move along with me. So lying on your back, you're just going to take your ball and let's place it under the right side of, let's do the left side so I can show you. You're going to place it under the left side of your pelvis in your, kind of where you have the most tissue in your seat. So you want to feel that the ball's kind of right through that tissuey, tender area. And then, of course, make sure it's not in a place that feels very painful. If it is, move it to a little bit of a gentler place. So this feels pretty good for me. I'm going to keep it there. And then I'm going to bring my left knee, the same side that the ball's under, into my chest and stretch the right leg out to straight. And so if you don't have a ball, this is just great anyway. And you want to make sure you still feel the pressure of the ball. And we're going to start to make circles with the thigh bone so that you can feel a little bit of the pressure of your thigh bone down into the ball. So essentially we're releasing your glute tissue, the tissue around all of the muscles through your hip, which a lot of the times pulls on the lower back and creates tension through the lower back. So just circle that thigh bone. I hope I'm not making funny noises with a mic. And reverse your circles. Just be really easy with yourself. Just keep thinking of weight through your body. Like I said, healing takes time, and this is your first step, giving yourself time. Take a nice full breath in and out. Just let yourself relax. And you can see I'm just kind of going back and forth with my leg in one direction and then the other. And then what I like to do is move the ball to a new spot. So I'm going to move it up a little bit to where I think there might be some tension. Yep. And then I do some circles there. Again, just being patient and easy with yourself. Letting the lower back and all the muscles around your sacrum and pelvis release. And then just bend your right knee back in and lower your left leg down. And then maybe you just roll a little bit on that ball if that's appropriate. You can just shift your pelvis from right to left so that you're massaging all of the tissue on that left side. If you find a tender spot, just hang out there for a moment. And then go ahead and lift the pelvis, take out the ball, and settle yourself back down. And this is the best time, right? It feels like my whole left side is heavier into the mat, the left side of my back and my left hip, which is so nourishing. Let's do the other side. So place it right under the right side, hug the right knee in, and extend the left leg out. Just be there for a moment, and then start to make circles with your right thigh bone. Letting that thigh bone feel heavy into the ball, allowing all of your muscle tissue to release. You can hang out in spots. This feels good for me here. There's a little more pressure on the ball when I'm down here, and I can feel a little more release. And then I'm going to move my ball to a new place. Yep, that's a good spot. Just finding out where your tension is. That is one of the biggest, most helpful things if you have pain in your body. Exploring with self-awareness and finding where you have pain or tension so you can begin to let go. Nice full breath in and out, circling your thigh bone. And then place the foot down, bend your left knee in. You can do a little extra rolling if that feels good, and make sure there's no pain. Yeah, on this side I can feel the right outer side of my hip is a little tighter, so I spend a little more time there. And then I'm going to take the ball out and rest my body down. And just notice how you feel. Notice how the lower back and the hips feel. Roll to your side. Come on up to sit. I'm coming back towards you. How was that for everyone? Did it feel good for everybody? Yeah, it should feel really relieving. So this is a tool you can use every day. I do a daily practice of Pilates, yoga, a lot of Pilates, but okay, good. But I do feel when you first start trying to build into a strengthening and lengthening practice, sometimes we're so tight or we have so much tension. So it's great to have little tools we pull out of our healing toolbox like this. And you know you can do it every day, twice a day. And so I'm so happy that it was helpful. Yeah, I just feel like this is something everyone can do. So yeah, I'm really glad you enjoyed.